Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. My name is True Oracle Tarot. This reading is for Wednesday, October 15, 2025, or whenever you claim this reading. Know that time does not exist in the spiritual realm. Thank you for sticking with me through my long absence. A lot of stuff going on in life, but I'm here today and I will do your reading. I've decided to do something different regularly, hopefully daily going forward. I will start with 3 piles, just shaking it up a little bit, doing it a little bit different this time around. I will do 3 piles as we see here today. You choose the pile that stands out to you or calls to you or call out to you. I will give you a few seconds, let the number stay in your head, and I will begin the reading. Okay, we're going to start with pile 1 or stack 1, however you would like to say that. So, first card is Temperance. The second is the 4 of Wands. Third is the Devil. The fourth is the 3 of Wands. Fifth is Page of Pentacles. The 5 of Wands. The last card is the Queen of Swords. We have air and fire represented here. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we'll start with Temperance. So Temperance, because this is a daily reading, know that Temperance is saying, seek balance today. Take a break. Take a deep breath. And reflect. If you start to feel overwhelmed or frustrated, before making any decisions or signing any documents or even speaking to a colleague, if you're upset or unsure what you're going to say, weigh the pros and cons, go over what you're going to say in your head before you say it, before making any decisions. It is important to keep your energy high while going about your daily life and completing projects at home or at work. So the next card is the 4 of Wands, which represents reward and celebration from your hard work. It also indicates moving forward, moving from one stage in your life to another, or one job to another. If you're changing jobs, moving homes, changing schools, it depicts change. The tall wands, as you see in the background, is telling you to keep your energies high. Because you're on a journey, right? You're on a journey through life and you want to keep progressing. And high energies are very, very important to get you where you need to be. Which leads into the Devil. The Devil is not bad. It's not a bad card, however, it is a warning. If you're a Capricorn, this is you. If you're watching this reading, I will say though, choose your battles, okay? Not everything is worth fighting. Yes, you may be in the right, the person's in the wrong. Do you see, bad things happening? Sometimes we can't fight everything, right? We become overwhelmed. There's just too much stuff going on. We're fighting all these little battles and we forget about staying focused on our own goals and things that are going on in our own lives, and our own family, our children, our significant others, because we're so busy fighting for everybody, right? We're fighting for everybody, every wrongdoing, we're just busy fighting. So choose your battles. Also, not everything is worth going into battle for, okay? Think about the impact on yourself and your family. Also, don't harp on people whom have caused discomfort or problems in your life. They're not worth it. Believe me, they're not thinking about you when they're living their best life. So you should be thinking about them, okay? Also, it causes negative energy. You don't want that around you, okay? You want to keep your energies high, as the Four of Wands says that you should do on your journey, okay? It negative energy will just hold you back. So we're going to go on to the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands is all about choices, right? Again, right? At the Temperance, the Warning, the Four of Wands, the Devil, and now you have the Three of Wands. It's all about the choices you make in life to move forward. It also advises you to do the right thing for everyone. Again, choose your battles. Yes, you think fighting all these little battles, you think you're helping everyone, but you forget the most important people, which is you, your family, right? Those are the most important people. Those people come first in your life. I'm guilty of this too. I mean, sometimes we just need to remain focused and take a step back. So we're looking forward, okay? See the three men here, they're looking forward and make the right decisions. But be objective and make the right decision for everyone. Be fair, okay? You've come a long way to regress on negative thoughts, bad behavior, or bad habits. Focus on your visions. Create a vision board if you need to stay focused. You can also set 3 alarms daily, so you can take a 5 minutes, 10, maybe your 15-minute break to reflect on your goals, just to keep you grounded and remind you where you're going. To this, where we are today, we're just in transition. We're just here. We're on our way somewhere else. Okay? Remember, a goal is just a goal. A dream is just a dream if you do not take action. The Three of Wands is success by action. Okay? So take action. It's an action card. Don't get stuck in one frame of mind, fear, or negative thinking. You will become stagnant. Moving on to the Page of Pentacles. There will be good news if you be fair, choose your battles, keep your spirits high. There'll be rewards and good news. If you keep pushing forward in high energy, particularly, this is a finance card. You'll be rewarded in finances. There's lots of growth for you. Just remain focused and commit to your own goals. If there's a new opportunity offered, take it. Or proactively, or if not, proactively seek new opportunities to develop and grow into your best self. And we have the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands. Again, an action card, a transition card. Remain focused. Remain focused on your goal. These are all cards warning you, telling you, look, you're on the right path. Remain focused. Be fair. Keep your energies high. Think about the people around you that your decisions impact. Your family, your significant other, your children, maybe your friends, yourself in the long run. Okay? And next we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents someone who is logical and does make logical and rational decisions. But don't take too long. It's also saying, but don't take too long. Make your decisions. Don't ponder too long. And don't overthink. Avoid overthinking when making your decisions, because you can become stuck. Stay objective when making decisions or judgments, including others. Don't allow yourself to be stagnant or be stagnant by groupthink. Don't get consumed with groupthink. Think for yourself. Think objectively. Think logically. Do not get sucked in, okay, into tribalism at work, and whatever other group that you may have going on. Know what's right, okay? Know what's right. Know what's right, and stick to it, okay? Stick to it, because tribalism can cause people to go in directions that they wouldn't necessarily go, but because of peer pressure, groupthink, it can happen. Stay focused on your goals, remain positive, and in high energy to facilitate your transformation. Stack 1. This is a great reading. I'm going to, oops. I'm just going to pull 3 cards for you, but one popped out and it's wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection, right? That's the basis of your reading today. Okay? And here's another. Awakening. Awakening is the process of discovering your true self. Again, a part of your reading today. Oh, there's one that popped out. Let me grab it. And miracles. Miracles are everywhere. Keep the faith. Okay? That's for you, pile 1. Now moving on to pile 2. These are 7 cards. Each pile is 7 cards. We have the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles. That's pretty nice. Temperance. Knight of Wands. Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. That's nice. And the Four of Swords. And this is your reading. Stack 2. We have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Earth, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius also represented here in this reading. So, first card, Page of Swords for you today. This card represents carelessness and lack of direction. Excuse me. You can see the sword is left out here or forgotten in the middle of nowhere, right? It also represents action without thinking. Always keep in mind your action impacts the people around you, just not yourself. Also be careful what you say. Words cut like a knife, or in this case, a sword. Try not to think out loud when people are around you. You know, sometimes we have that habit, we're in our head, we're working, and something may happen and we just say something. It may not necessarily be positive, and there's people around us and they think we're talking about them, or maybe we might be, but they don't have to know that. Let's keep that in our heads. It's just how we feel for the moment, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's how we feel. Definitely. Right? So try to keep your thoughts, be aware of your thoughts. Try not to think out loud when people are around you. You may not mean, what you said, but it just hurts. It hurts people. And sometimes they don't forget when they're hurt. And you don't want to create unnecessary conflict. Because, other people have feelings too, and we can't tell other people how to feel, right? We can't say, well, I just said something that was so mean and I hurt your feelings, but, I didn't really mean it, so get over it. We cannot expect that. It's just ridiculous. And it's disgusting way of thinking. We can't tell people how they should feel about what we said, right? Next, we have the King of Pentacles. This symbolizes success in matters of money. If you're a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or your boss, or whomever this king is in your life, it's also in the matters of love. It represents that also. This person in your life, it can or represent a person of interest, or a person who's interested in you. A secure older person around your age or older. Someone who has their finances in order, emotionally strong, and is secure in themselves, right? Also, for you are strong. You also protect the people around you. You have the strength to rule your own world. No matter what life throws at you, You will prevail. You always do. It might take you longer than you would like, but you'll prevail. You always do. You know that. You always prevail in the end. Moving to temperance. Find balance. Temperance is saying find balance. Find balance. You're here doing crazy stuff, leaving things alone, being a little bit, absent-minded. You have your King of Pentacles, and temperance is symbolizing, find balance in your everyday hustle. Practice moderation in everything you do. Because you tend to overdo things. Sometimes, which can cause conflict, overworking, workaholic, gymaholic, gameaholic. There's a lot of holics these days, So be mindful. Okay, remember, if there's other people involved in our lives, what the things we do just does not involve us. It impacts other people. Stay connected to your spirituality also in everything you do. Although, even in your business life, be connected to yourself, to your spirituality. You forget to give thanks sometimes, but please give thanks for the simple things in life. Also, remember to give back. Give back because the universe is working for you. Give back to your community, the people around you. It may not be monetary or, could be just time. It can be a smile, some food, something like that. Because remember, the universe is not here. God is not present. The Creator is not present. The Creator works through us. The universe works through us. Okay? And next we have the Knight of Wands. This is an action card. It's telling you to take action, because wishful thinking is not enough. Okay? It represents risk you must take to attain your goals, or whatever it is that you're seeking in your life. Everything that we do in life is a risk. We start dating someone new, it's a risk. It's a risk we might get our hearts broken, but we want a relationship, right? So it's a risk we need to take. We get a new job, it's a possibility we may not like it, but it's a risk that we have to take. So take risk, the risk will help you. It will help you down the right path. You have a lot of good things coming for you. Okay, with your a Knight of Wands, it you have a lot of people counting on you also. Okay, so we must be mindful on the risk we take, and how we present ourselves to the world. The nine of Cups, you'll have everything you need to satisfy your needs or your yearning, whatever it is that you think you may lack. You'll have everything you need. But do not become complacent, right? This also is like attaining goals, like being successful in little things. We might be successful in little things. We might be a boss. We think we're a boss at work, but in little battles, we win little battles. But remember, we have big battles. We have to win the war, or whatever it is that you're going for. Let's not become complacent. And remember, there's other people around us, and there's still, keep your eyes on the goal, the big prize. Okay. because you can also risk alienating people around you with your achievements. People are people, they're emotional, right? So, smile, you did good, and move on, but stay focused. Stay focused. Eight of Pentacles. That's a stay focused card on your end goals. You'll have small achievements, which you can risk becoming complacent, but don't. Along the way, just remember the Nine of Cups. Don't become complacent, and don't risk, because you could burn your bridges, and don't do that. You don't want to burn bridges. Lastly, we have the Four of Swords. With all your hard work, don't forget to take time to relax, okay? Reflect. Take time to reflect and for clarity. Your achievements, and focus and recharge on your achievements. Just to make sure that you are on the right track. That's all. On the right track to the goal, right? To your end goal. And if not, then course correct. Course correct. Change your goals, or change your goals if you need to. If those goals you had before have changed because different things have changed in your life, then take time, reflect, see clarity, and course correct if you need to. Okay, stack 2 is your reading. I will pull 3 cosmic energy cards for you. And your first card is Rebirth. There you are. Comes with your reading. Every end is a new beginning. Next card is Blessing. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. That is the part of your reading. And lastly, Joy. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment of it. Okay. Pile 3. We have the Four of Swords. Six of Swords. The Five of Wands. Judgment. The Star. King of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. So we have air and fire represented here again. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Aries. There's some conflict going on in your life or around you. Whether it be at work or a personal relationship, something with family, but there is conflict. Okay? You need to sort that out. You've been going through a lot. It's the Four of Swords. Take well-deserved time. Take some time. Time to relax, time to reflect. About your next move, or what are you going to say? You're transitioning to your next phase. So think about your next move. Keep your energies high. Relax, because you'll need your energy also for your journey. Okay? So here we are. The Six of Swords is about moving. There we go. It's about moving on, leaving your problems behind. Stop looking back on negative things, negative events that happened in your past, or negative people even. You risk becoming stagnant. Leave the past in the past. Don't take it with you to your future. Okay? If there's conflict and you need to resolve it, then resolve it. Fix and manage it. And then leave it behind you. Leave it alone and move on, is what this card is saying. And here we have the Five of Wands, represents unsolved conflicts again, right? And also competition. Might be some competition at work, maybe in love. The Five of Wands also is an action card. You have to take action to resolve these things. But don't fear. Don't fear the conflict if you cannot resolve it. If you can't resolve it on your own, ask for help. Ask a family member, ask a third party. Speak to, if it's at work, a boss, a co-worker. If it's at, if it's parenting, even, if there's this other parent is in the picture, ask for help. Ask a sibling or even a family friend for help. You may, just seek input. People are happy sometimes to help out and give their input. But resolve this conflict, please, because you risk creating a toxic environment if you just leave it alone. Moving on to Judgment. Again, this all has to do with conflict and actions. This calls into account past actions. Also, there's a possibility of someone from the past returning. Remember why they left or you left them in the past. Be cautious about your decisions to reconnect with this person, please. If you have unresolved issues, or you need closure, or the person need closure, offer it, close the door, move forward. If you keep looking back, you will not see what's in front of you. Moving to the Star. The Star calls for you to use your creativity and your healing ability to find a spiritual balance in your life. Sometimes life get hectic and we forget to reflect or give thanks. The Star represents your mind and heart coming together. Create balance of emotion and logical thinking. You are a source of inspiration for others, believe it or not, right? Some of you know, some of you may have a question mark, but you are. You might be a mentor, a teacher, a parent, shaping in impressionable, young minds. So keep that in mind. And moving to the King represents balance. All these cards are flowing. The King of Cups represents balance in your love and professional relationships. The King of Cups is sitting, see that, with confidence. He has a confident posture, sitting upright, very straight, very confident. Ready to understand his or her own emotions and the emotions of the world. The King of Cups calls for you to lead with compassion, okay, and understanding. Have an open mind and an open heart. Go with the flow if you need to, but be relaxed and stress-free. Act on your ideas. You're the creator of your life. You're the creator of your universe. Remember that in everything you do. And lastly, the Queen of Swords represents someone who is logical and rational. Again, logical and rational. Someone who's fair. It calls on you to act in everyone's best interest if you're a decision maker, right? Or if there's something going on and there's other people around you that might be impacted by your decision. She's objective and unbiased, right? Keep your cool. If and when situations heat up, if there are heated situations, but speak your truth and deal with conflicts and or problems swiftly. Don't let it linger. Don't be afraid to express yourself, but do it with tact. Okay? Remember who you are. You're the queen. The queen is majestic and serious yet gentle. Have clean thoughts, and clarity will always be the strength of your heart. Okay, pile 3? Okay, I will pull 3 energy cards for you. Wow, compassion, you can't make this up. Embrace others' differences, accept your own imperfections. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. And again, look at this. Collaboration achieves greater goals. Amazing reading, guys. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining the reading today. I really appreciate it. I hope it resonates with you. Thank you again. See you guys next time. Have a great day.